Hello everybody, it's me, Tommy. Okay, so this is my first Cars review, and, yeah, so I was in, California. No, I did a vlog, but then, so I was gonna upload my vlog, and, okay, I already explained this in the last video. Um, if you wanna know what happens to my California vlog, then check out my last video, which is called How California Was. And anyway, as you can see, I got a couple cars in California. Got some at Carsland. Radiator Springs collection, which includes, featuring Radiator Springs racers and Racers Junkyard Champagne. So on the side, you have the tractor, and the packaging is all damaged from traveling. Yeah. On the back, you have the two cars, as you can see, like transparent windshields, translucent windshields. And by the way, okay, so there's eyelashes here, but on the actual car, there's like no eyelashes. And I like what they did here. It's like Radiator Springs back here, and like the background, and Mater's junkyard over there. Anyway, it includes Red Racer, Gold Racer, and two baby tractors, and pictures of Carsland, racers, adventure, yeah. This is probably the most you'll see of it, because I don't think I'm ever going to open that. And over here, I got one of Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. Yeah, I'm also not going to open this, because it's a park exclusive and stuff. Here's the back. This one's really too... It's kind of boring on the back, really. Yeah, so that's gonna keep in the package. And I also got Punchy Wipeout, bumper save with the yellow rims. I have the one with the black rims. Let me just get him. Okay, so I got the one with the black rims, and so what I'm gonna do is I was like, okay, if he actually does have yellow rims in the movie, then I'll open it. But if he has black rims, then I'll just keep this one and keep that one in the package. And I'm probably gonna keep this one either way. But the thing is, I didn't really see him in the movie. I mean, he was probably in the background just really fast. And I also didn't see this guy. I mean, I saw a couple guys, like I saw Buck Baringley. I also saw Todd Marcus over here in like the background, like the grid, like Natalie Sturgeon's talking, and he's in the background. And he just disappears because he gets replaced by the next gen no stall racer. But I didn't see these two. 1890. So yeah, but he's not. But we are not going to review Punchy until, well, who knows. Anyway, now on to Rex Revler. That is the new Gasket car's name. And when I first heard that name, I got reminded of Captain Rex from Star Wars: The Clone Wars TV show. And it's been a while since I watched that show, actually. Anyway, so yeah, he's the next gen Gaskets. Wait, that's next gen. He's the new Gaskets racer for Cars 3. He replaced Sage Vanderspin for the gasket sponsor. And he is the same model as Revmeeker. Chip Gearings, and Bobby Swift. Okay? So here's the side. Okay, so the back is probably the most interesting part, because these two have some type of exhaust pipes on the back, like that right there. But these two don't. So it's kind of weird, actually. Right side. And back to the front again. Now, they all have these, like, air filters on these sides. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Now they all have, like, different filters. Reb's Meeker's is a bit more skinnier. These chip gearings. Does he have any? Yeah, they're just kind of smaller and stuff. Oh, shoot. That's okay. No, we're gonna need you later. Okay. And, Bobby, he does not have any, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so I don't really like how they, like, keep recycling all these paint jobs, and especially with the numbers, like, for both of them, they're both number 80. I mean, like, okay, like, why not change the numbers? I mean, like, with, Strip Weathers and Cow Weathers, you guys changed the number to 43 to 42. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I was still 40, but, you know what I mean. But on James Clean Air and Brick Yardley, their numbers are like totally different. I mean, you got 61 and 24. I think my theory is like, okay, so I think like my theory goes like this: if your character talks, like if they have like a line of dialogue in the movie, then that means their number will change. Except for Lance McQueen, of course. I mean, he's the main character. Why would he have older Lance McQueen? I mean, he's the main character of his. I mean, why would they replace that? It make no sense. And they would also have their signature in the on the side, like Can we get the camera to focus on it? Oh, so you could kind of see it. It says Brick Yardley on there. And on Bobby Swift, you could kind of see it right there. And on Cal Weathers, it says Cal Weathers. Now, like, characters like Rev Meeker, he does not speak in the movie, so his number stays the same as the one before. And he has no signature on the side. Same thing with Rex here, unfortunately. And I mean, what I mean by unfortunately is like it's unfortunate that they kept his number 80 because like come on, I mean like this is, like almost all the race cars have the same number as before. That's just kind of ridiculous, but it's not too bad. I mean, like I saw in the Art of Cars book that the new revolting car has the number 48 instead of 84 because the Apple car is already 84, and that's more important because it's an Easter egg. But all they did was swap the numbers around, which is kind of lazy. And with the next gen Easy Idle Racer, his number is going to be 15, which they just because Cruz Ramirez is going to be 51 when she becomes the Dinoco Racer, which is not spoilers because it's already been released as a diecast. But still, they switched the numbers around. I mean, props for you to have the guts to change the numbers. I mean, it's kind of important, but really just switching around the numbers is kind of eh. Anyway, on to the review. Okay, so his release, well, really this is his only release, and this is actually my first Case B car. All the other cases I have in Case 1, Todd hasn't really been released as a single yet. He's only been released in, like, the, Desert Race 6-pack. Oh, wait, no, it was 11-pack, which is, like, the jackpot of Cars 3 diecasts, if you ask me. So, what I think is going to happen is he's going to be released as a single in 2018. That seems most likely. Yeah. And now, to review him, we'll compare him with Sage Vanderspin. Now, by the way, first difference, this guy has rubber tires Yeah, this is the rubber tires version from the Kmart series. And since they don't have rubber tire Kmart event, the tires are going to be plastic. All my Cars 3 racers are going to be plastic tires. Okay, so as you can see, the blue is much darker, and they're obviously different models. The expressions are different. He's a bit more happy. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for this. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh hey, how you doing, guys? And he looks determined, like he's gonna win. He's gonna try and win. He's like, I gotta win. He's like, I got to win. Move it. Anyway, okay, so so as you can see here, here I should say, because then he came first. Hold on, let me see if I can get the camera to focus more. Okay, I think this is good. So as you can see, on the headlight it says 80, but on Rex over here, he has 80 under the headlight because all the Cars 3 racers have real headlights instead of fake ones. So he has a mustache grill. He does not, like me, because I shaved last night. So the top says like gasket. It says, what does it say over there? Cream filled. I mean, you could barely see it because the white blends in with the yellow, but it says cream filled right there. The racetrack treat, and there it is. I think that's in Wall-E when like Wall-E's cockroach goes into one of these, or maybe that's not a maybe that's not a gasket. Maybe that's just something else. Oh, by the way, the sponsor gasket is actually mentioned in the movie when like Lightning McQueen is being chased by Sheriff, and then like Sheriff backfires his like engine. He's like, he's like, shoots against me. Why is he shooting against me? He's like, and then Sheriff is like, I'm gonna go blow a gasket or something. Which he basically just said he's gonna blow an ice cream sandwich. It doesn't really make too much sense. He's probably referring to something different. Anyway, I just noticed that they both have brown eyes, and if you run your fingers, don't notice. If you run your fingers across his eyes, they have like dimension between them. If you run your fingers across Rex's, they're just flat because Mattel. They're flattening their eyelids to save more money on stuff. So yeah. So on the sides, they look pretty similar, Oh crap, the camera won't focus again. This is what I don't like about this iPad. You have to pause the video to have your camera focus again, but I mean, you guys could still see it, right? Yeah. So gaskets here, like the red goes up like that. Here the red goes down as like steeper, and there's no red, and the red comes back up here for the sponsor. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention gaskets. There's no slogan, and there's just two stripes on here, but it's one on the top, one on the bottom. But on this guy, there's just two stripes on the top. Okay, like I guess they moved a stripe up over here, and there's no racetrack treat over there. I mean, literally the only places where the racetrack treat is there and there. Oh yeah, and it's longer on this one. Gaskets is smaller, and there's no slogan. Actually, the only place we see the slogan is on this spoiler, which is the first time I've seen a decal on the back of this spoiler. Let's see, number 80. The contingency sponsors are the Piston Cup, Nitroid, Revolting, Mood Springs, Octane Gain, Vitaly, No Stall, Gasket again, Gasprin, Easy Idle, RPM, Low Torture Pistons. Let's just say down here, Leakless, Retread, and Clutch Aid. On this guy, there's a lot. There's a few. There's just the Piston Cup, Vitaly, Revolting, RPM, Nitroid, Octane Gain, and Clutch Aid. So yeah, and it's kind of. I just noticed the Nitroid logo's like lower. I mean, I think all the others are like around the same position. Anyway, the top. Okay, so I mean, he has 3 blue stripes over here. He has 3 white stripes, kind of weird. On the back over here it says cream filled, and then you see the little gasket treat gets it like bit into. Which on this it just says gasket. On the top it's like 80, and then there's like no reds on the sides of the roof. It's just like 18 and big red square right there. And this one there's like more red on the on the sides of it, and the red goes outside these 2 lines, and for some reason they're blue, kind of blue, and I think the 80's bigger. Yeah, it's probably bigger. Anyway, the backs. Anyway, the sides, they're basically the same kind of, except, since it's slanted, it's like slightly different. As you can see, I think it's also kind of different on there. In yellow behind the contingency sponsors, but not on here. Oh yeah, and there's a line down there to have the pitch crew pick them up to do work, indicating, where you have to pick them up to do work. On the back, it says gasket with the 80 over there, and you can barely see it, but it says the racetrack treat. Okay, hold on, let's focus this camera. Okay, so it's cream filled right there. It still won't focus. Anyway, it says the racetrack treat. On this one, the racetrack treat's on a spoiler, as I mentioned. Gasket's the little camera on the back. And the 80's been moved down to there because they have real headlights. And there's this, like, exhaust pipe thing. And I think that's my review of Gasket. So which one do I prefer? Sage Vanderspan or Rex Revler? This guy because, they just recycled his paint strip for this. That's, like, so lazy. And, and he has, like, more gaskets on him. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. And he only has 2. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and he also has Lightyear above his Lightyear tires. Bye.